Good afternoon, YouTube, to my YouTube subbies. This is Holding It Down with Heidi P. Um, please like, share, and subscribe. Um, this title of my video is Trust in God and Believe in His Plans. The people you show loyalty to will not always show you the same. So, I just want to begin by saying I hope everybody is having a blessed Tuesday. Happy terrific Tuesday to you all. I just been having some things that I want to talk about. So my title relates to the things that I have been through as a young adult into my like older age. Um, well, I want to begin by saying I have had a cousin. She passed in 2019, and we were very close. We met when we were 2 and 3, but we always considered ourselves as sisters slash cousins. My mother and her mother met when we were little toddlers, so we were real close. When you seen her, you seen me. But um, I noticed as we got like in our 30s, I started seeing like a change in her. Like she I always, was loyal, very loyal to her. And she was very, we both looked out for one another. We supported one another. But it seemed to be like when I would get like say a new car or a new boyfriend, um, she started showing jealousy. And mind you, she was married. I was actually in her wedding. She got married at 21. I was 20 when she got married, and she had a beautiful marriage. A good man. He was a good father to the children, and they, did very good with their family. But for some reason, like if my kids was doing sports, and like my oldest son, he was really good in sports, and he would get like awards, and when he went to home coming and things of that nature, she seemed to always be say negative things like, oh, a lot of kids go to the home going, and mind you, she was my kid's godmother also, and I'm godmother of her, one of her daughters, the youngest one. But it just, it was like I always supported her, and whatever she did, I always congratulated her and her husband whenever they would get things new, a new house. They owned a house. And I was very proud of them, and I would always show my love and my loyalty to her through the ups and downs. Always uplifted her, and I always also, when she would be like very negative towards anybody for no reason, because she was the type of person when she was angry with somebody, she would take it out on others, and that's what she used to do to me, and it started being a bit overwhelming. But throughout the years, I kept telling her, like if she was mad at somebody, she would want me to be mad at them too. And I'm like, that's not right. You mad at her. I'm not mad at her. She hasn't did anything to me. But and then it's like if I would say that my kids would get new clothes, or we take some real nice family pictures, she would try to outdo me by going to take her youngest son to take pictures. And it would be like I could tell that she was only letting him go take pictures because of the pictures that me and my children, had took, and everybody was saying how nice they were, or they would always give me compliments on how well I dressed my kids, and she just always wanted to outdo me. And then I used to, like I said, I always was there for her. She used to do real good, as far as being a godmother to my children. But as they got like our kids got up in age. She had a son, and he was always at my house and spending the night. And I would take him wherever I take the kids. He would go parties, events. He was always with us. But sometimes, the way that you treat others, they don't always treat you the same. And I noticed all too well. It was times where some of my other friends would be like, Heidi, she ain't right. The way she be talking negative all the time and treating you wrong, um, taking things out on you. The thing was with her, she couldn't control me. And then I would always tell her when she was wrong, because I always been a leader. I've never been a follower. If I did anything, I did it because I wanted to do it. Can't I don't let no one dictate what I can do and what I can't do. Um, my mother, I was already been raised by my mother. And as I became an adult, I had my own way of doing things, and she wanted to control not only me but a couple other girls that we grew up with. Some of them, they wouldn't open up their mouth and tell her when she wrong, and tell her no, I don't want to do this, that, and the other. But I would, and I would always, and I would try to make her know that the things that she was doing just wasn't cool. And I wasn't never trying to be mean or nothing like that. But like I used to tell her, the choices that we make in life, you know, we have to be held accountable for them. Like she would do, like we would go somewhere sometime, and if say that we're going to like take care of some business. If the people said something that that they couldn't do, like because it wasn't they was just doing their job, and she would be so irate if they tell her, look, I can't cash this check because of thus and thus. She would actually cuss them people out, y'all. Sometimes I would have to leave and go sit in the car because I just couldn't, just didn't want to stand there because it was so embarrassing. But you gotta people treat people, hurt people. And that's what I used to tell her. Everything that you going through in your life, as far as your childhood things that carried on to your adulthood, I've been through the same thing, with my on my father's side. So, things that we missed as a kid. And so sometimes people still carry that with them, they haven't got over it yet. And they take out their anger and frustrations on other people. And I used to always tell her, quit using the word hate, because I don't hate anyone. I love everybody. I may not like you, I may dislike your ways or something like that. And usually if I dislike a person, I just stay away from them. That's just the way I am. Certain people I just can't vibe with, but I tried for years to be that good friend, and always giving her words of encouragement. So as we got older, about back in 2011, I cut her off. I had to pray over things because she had again targeted me, cussed me out for something that she was going through, and I was at the end of my rope at that time. So I'm telling this story because sometimes people come in your life only for a season. We were friends for 44 years. And when she passed, of course, I went to her funeral because I always told her I will always love you, but I just had to cut her off. Sometimes, like I said in an earlier video, sometimes we don't understand why people exit. They enter in your life and they exit. God does everything for a reason. And it was to um sometimes, with me being around the negativity, it was hindering my blessings. And when I cut her loose, I cut all the whole circle of friends we had a loose. I still speak, I still was cordial, but I wasn't hanging out, going to play cards no more, partying with them and things of that nature anymore. um so I just from what I seen that happened between the two content creators in our sector here on YouTube. It just brought back memories. It was like a flashback for me. And I know how the other young lady felt because I felt her pain. I was in the bushes. I didn't comment, but I know that feeling all too well. Um, it was many a days that I cried. You know, my cousin, she made me cry. And my kids used to be like, "What's wrong, mom?" And I used to just kind of just be to myself a lot because I didn't understand what was going on with how when we were so close all these years, how do a person just start changing on you? Um, just being jealous and envious for no reason. And I used to be like, she got more than me. What is going on? Um, but sometimes people are jealous because of who you are and your spirit, you know what I mean, and how you carry yourself. Um, she didn't have any like self control. And I used to tell her, when we was in our late 30s and early 40s, I said, "Where's your self control?" At this age, we're supposed to be able to handle situations in a more mature manner. And God, I always pray for God to give me more wisdom. But that's why, after that ordeal with her, I pretty much just put all my trust in God because people will change on you like the weather. They will be there for you one day and the next day, they'll be gone. And then as far as like if she owed me money and she would act like I owe her money and she would get an attitude when it be so long before she would pay me, I would have to ask her for my money. And when you borrow money from somebody and you promise to pay them back, you you is you like counting on that money. Like you said you're gonna pay me today. I want my money today. I don't want my money next week Friday. You said you was giving me my money, like say it would be like Monday. And then it would be Monday coming again. I'm like, look, don't get mad at me because you owe me. So I am watching the time, guys, because these videos are only 20 minutes long, so I don't want to go over. But as far as showing loyalty, I always had a problem with showing loyalty to the wrong people. So that's why I said the people you show loyalty to will not always show you the same. You can love them and you can support them through it all, but they won't return the same loyalty to you. As far as when you look out for them or you and say that you're going through something in your life and they'll kick you while you down, and it's sad. You don't kick a person when they're already down and when they're going through their storm. But it's a lot of people that does do that, and that's why I watch and I observe people now. I said I will never get as close as I was to anyone anymore, and that goes for female or a male. Even in my relationships with men, I watch how they move now because it's like people prey on good people. Um, they take my kindness for a weakness, and like I said, I can show them all the loyalty in the world, and at the end, they end up kicking me in my behind, so to speak. It's just like it's not reciprocated. So I just want to say, you guys, just watch who you show loyalty to. Be careful, guard your heart, and trust in the Lord. Because believe me, He knows the plans that He has for us. Nobody can control you. Nobody can tell you what to do. We are all grown adults, and I feel like whatever endeavor that you want to accomplish, you do that. You don't have to answer to no one but God. And no one on this platform should be saying you can't move forward and elevate on your own YouTube channel. That is not fair. And if that's a real friend, they would support you as well as you supporting them, and that's in real life too. I have two best friends since from ninth, one in ninth grade and one from in 11th grade, and we've been friends for over 40 plus years, and we all support one another. And I love them. They're just like my sisters. So we have to just watch for that type of behavior with people. You could tell when, and then when it's a misunderstanding, no one should go behind your back and start talking about you and what's going on in your life, in your personal life, without you sharing it. I mean, that's just downright being disrespectful, and it's very very evil. That's like doing something to make you look bad to others because you want to shine, or you want to get an audience for tearing somebody else down. That's sad. Like, I just don't believe um putting people business, especially out, not even in the streets, but especially in the YouTube streets or Facebook. If we have it out, we're gonna handle that behind closed doors. I'm not gonna bring that to social media. So yeah, I have my opinion about the things that occurred with those two content creators. I just feel that we just can't trust everybody, y'all. You know, you got to watch who you feel deserves your loyalty. And when you see the way them people move and the little dirty things they've been doing, um, like in the past and in the present, then you should already know that you're not off limits. If they do it to somebody else, they'll do it to you too. We just have to be careful who we hang with, who we share our intimate stories with, and who we trust. So I just, like I said, I can only speak through experience. Man, I'm telling you, I done been hurt in many a days. And even in my like I said, some men, a few of my men that I dated, over the years, one he changed on me like the weather. It was like one minute, we was strong, and then the next minute he cut me off for no reason. So like I said, and I had never did anything wrong to him. I always treated him good. And it's sometimes you don't even see this stuff coming. And it's not that you slow, it's not that you stupid. It's just that sometimes, you see the red flags and you just avoid them. And that's how it was with me and my cousin. I used to see plenty of red flags, but I have a forgiving heart. And so in order for me to be forgiven, I have to forgive people that, do me wrong. But I couldn't take it anymore. So I had to cut her out. You know what I mean? I had to love her from a distance. But I'm gonna get in this video. And like I said, this was just uh I thought about this because of the things that I seen transpire this week. And it just made me have a flashback, and I just want to say, stay strong, to the other young lady, and God is going to work everything out for you. So like I said, I gotta watch my time. I'm already almost at 19 minutes into this video. And please, my subs, I don't have that many subs, and I don't come on very often, but I'm gonna try to do better. Please like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Holding It Down with Heidi P, and I hope you all have a the rest of your day. I hope it is productive. I hope it's beautiful. And try to love each other more, and just try to support one another more and stop tearing each other down. Um, you know. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna end this. All right. Have a good day. Pieces. Peace. I mean, I said pieces.